a bit wide. Palmer with the 25-footer for a birdie. A hard 17th, Casper's second. He's pushed it. Short and in the rough. Palmer from the rough. Ooh, the heavy grass turned the club in his hands, and the ball slithers across the fairway into the rough on the other side. Arnold could lose some of his lead right here. Well done. About 10 feet away. Casper pitches from the rough and has trouble stopping it. A bogey for Casper, and now Palmer. That's some par. And he can't wait to get to the next tee. Palmer drives on the 18th. To the right, he may be troubled by the trees. Casper, and for the third straight day, pulls his drive on this hole into the rough. The crowd at 18 is enormous now. Palmer will have to get the ball up in a hurry. Couldn't have played it any better from there. Casper from the rough. Just did clear the bunker. You can always tell how Arnold Palmer is feeling. Good vantage points are scarce. Palmer is away. The USGA's continuous putting rule, designed to speed up stroke play, is in effect, so Palmer has to putt again. A 70. Another strong round for Palmer. His total is 207. That's close enough for a par for Casper, and a 54-hole total of 210. Bill Fleming talked to Arnold Palmer after the third round.
Well, Arnie, you were 4 strokes off the end of the first day. You were even going out today, and now you are 3 strokes up. You must feel awfully good.
Well, I'd like to just stay right there, just 3 strokes ahead.
I know one thing you don't want, and that's a playoff, because you won it in 60 clean and then lost playoffs in 62 and 63.
Well, that's right. I have lost 2 playoffs in the Open, and of course I had a reasonably good Open or a reasonably good playoff record until I started getting into them in the Open Championship, and I've lost 2. I'd just soon not be in one.
Before the final round, let's examine a living legend, Ben Hogan, 53 years old. He's out of contention, but Ben still has that wonderfully controlled Hogan swing. Ben can still hit the greens. On the greens, he's uncertain. Round 4. Nicklaus starts 4 strokes behind Palmer. Playing the 9th, Nicklaus is 1 over, and that's not good enough. Jack is about to illustrate the continuous putting rule. A bit too continuous for Jack's taste. Jack won't win this Open. Meanwhile, Arnold Palmer is riding high again. Playing the 9th, he's 6 strokes ahead of Casper. Casper needs birdies now. A par. The holes are starting to run out on him. A 30-footer for Palmer. What a performance. His lead has ballooned to 7 strokes with only 9 holes to play. Up ahead on the 18th, Ben Hogan is finishing. Hogan's Open record score of 276 is in jeopardy, for Palmer needs only to play the last 9 in 1 over par to better it. Hogan concludes with a splendid 70 for a total of 291. The gallery responds. And Hogan seems moved. John Miller, 34 years younger than Hogan, chips to the last green. Miller didn't like that putt, but he will like finishing tied for 8th with 290, the low amateur this year. Back to the leaders at the 15th. Palmer has had a couple of bogeys. Now he is 5 strokes ahead with only 4 holes to play. That's Casper's ball. Palmer bunkered. Casper from 30 feet. A birdie! Suddenly, Palmer's lead shrinks to 3 strokes. The long 16th is costing Arnold Palmer dearly. He's been in the rough twice, and his 4th shot is played with a wood. It's in the bunker. Casper is in good position to come into the green. His 3rd clears the bunker. 13 feet away. Palmer, who had a 7-stroke lead after the 9th, is now in trouble. Remember, this is Palmer's 5th stroke. A beauty.